Hello everyone, it's Finnovation. So, a while back I had to do a science project in 5th grade where I had to research an endangered animal. And I picked the axolotl. And I always wanted an axolotl ever since, but since they're endangered, I could never get my hands on one. But with the recent addition to Minecraft of the 1.17 Cave and Cliffs update, they added axolotls. And I thought, maybe I can make an axolotl. And the obvious question is...
how do you make an axolotl?
Well, I'm going to do it out of small little wooden cubes. Let's get right into it. Alright, so now I'm going to be doing the actual head and the body of the axolotl. Because as you can see on screen right now, the head and the body are basically just two big boxes. And rather than putting a bunch of little blocks all the way to make it, I am going to actually make it out of wood. Now how I figured out how big the wood is going to be is our axolotl has each individual pixel, because you can see those, and each of these boxes represents a pixel. So if I know that the body is 10 pixels long, that means it's just going to be 10 blocks long. So that's exactly what I did, and I'm just going to cut some wood. Alright, so as you guys can see, I now have 2 boxes done. So this one here, the smaller one, is going to be my head, and the bigger one right here is going to be my body. So now I've got to kind of figure out how I'm going to actually get this to go together. So I'm probably going to be in the studio on the next clip. Alright, so as you guys can see here, I have my axolotl all planned out. And now you may be wondering what these little wooden squares are. These are wooden squares that I got at Hobby Lobby. And if you want to buy them, they look like this. So I'm not sure if when you're watching the video they'll still be there, but hopefully Hobby Lobby has them. And anyways, but I have all these wooden squares, so I just kind of planned them out where they're going to be. So of course the tail is what took up the most. I have his feet, and then of course I would have a little bit more wooden chunks to be like his stuff, but I can't glue them right now because I haven't glued any of this on yet. But what I'm going to do right now is get the actual body painted, so like these pieces here and the tail painted. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so I'm just about to paint, and as you can see I have my very nice paint color palette, and this is what I'm going to be using to paint my axolotl. So if you want to figure out what kind of paints these are, you can just zoom in. I got them all from Walmart. Now, one more thing is, as I am painting, I am using my phone. It's really helpful so I can just look back and forth and make sure that I have the right number of squares. And, it's just helpful to have a reference. Alright, so as you guys can see, our head is done, and that's the first thing that we're going to be clamping. So I'm going to be using wood glue just because it's a little bit more secure. For all of my little things like the tail, I'm going to be using hot glue. But I just want to use wood glue for like the actual body and head, just so it's a little bit more secure. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to put glue in all of the points of contact in here, and then I'm going to use some clamps, which I can just slide up and then tighten. So I'll show you what that looks like right when it's done. Alright guys, so it's been a day, and my head of the axolotl is now complete. So now that all I have to do is finish up the body and the tail, and I guess his legs. So right now I have all of like the little pink pieces for the tail, and all I need to do is pretty much glue everything together. Alright, so as you guys can see, the head is now complete. I added these little, like, I'm not sure what they are, but they're like kind of little horn things. But oh my gosh, it is so cute. So I've got all of the body completely painted now, so all I have to do is just put it together. So I'm just going to use some wood glue again, and all I've got to do is just basically put it together like this. Put this on top. And now when I put my head there, we've got like a really good start to an axolotl. And all we've got to do now is add a tail and some legs. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've got the main 3 parts now done, and all I have to do the arms. Now I am right now going to be putting together the those main 3 parts. So like I said, all I'm going to do is glue on the tail and just basically assemble it just like how you see it now, just some hot glue. Alright guys, now it's time for the grand reveal. So I just got its legs on, but before I actually show you it, if you aren't already subscribed, subscribing would help me out a lot. I post videos just like this every Friday. So, it's time for the reveal.
Dun dun dun!
3, 2, 1, and there it is. I am so happy with the way this turned out. I think it looks so good. It's absolutely adorable, and I think, like, I don't know, I didn't expect it to turn out this well, but, I mean, it did. Well, guys, it looks so good. And if you have a name for the axolotl, leave it in the comments down below. But I mean, I love this axolotl.
Finn, that reminds me of a joke.
Really?
Yeah, there's actually an axolotl joke. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How do axolotls clean up?
I don't know. How?
They wash up on shore.
Oh, that was terrible. Whatever. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!